how I make oven-baked barbecue pork ribs.
Let's see what's cooking, let's get the facts. Let's see what's cooking, it's time for Yo-Yo Max 12.
Hello everyone, first thing we're going to do is make the rib spice rub. This is a double recipe. The single recipe will be in the description box. I always make a whole bunch. 1/2 cup of sweet paprika, 3 tablespoons of ground black pepper, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of just plain old salt, 3 teaspoons of celery salt, 1.5 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, and 1.5 teaspoons of chipotle pepper. You can just use 3 teaspoons of cayenne if you'd like instead. 3 teaspoons of garlic powder, 3 teaspoons of dry mustard, and 3 teaspoons of ground cumin. And then I just whisk that together, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I can use it for about, let's say, 6 to 8 racks of ribs. So you'll need to take out a little bit at a time. I just store it in my cupboard with the rest of my spices. And this is how I prepare my oven-baked barbecued ribs. First, I take some of that rib rub, about a third of it, I guess. I put it in a small bowl, just so I don't contaminate the entire batch. And then I take the rack of ribs and I cut them in half. So there's probably about 6 ribs on this half rack. And then I take some of that rib rub and I just sprinkle it on and rub it into the meat. You just want the entire thing to be coated in the rub. And then I turn it over and I do the same thing to the back portion of it. Just make sure it's all coated. You could even put this in a shaker bottle and shake it on if you'd like. And then to get the edges, I just kind of pick it up and I just dab it in the spice rub that's in the plate to make sure that all sides are coated. And then once it's nicely coated, I take a piece of nonstick aluminum foil. I usually use a really, really big piece of foil if I'm going to do a whole rack. This is just a regular foil. And then you're just going to wrap it up. Now, you want it to be nicely sealed, so I usually just kind of fold it over, or sometimes I'll just fold those 2 edges together, and then I'll just seal up the edges. You want to make it like a little self-contained packet, and then I put this on a cookie sheet or a baking pan, and then I bake them at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I check them after 2 hours just to make sure they're tender enough. I like it so the meat is just falling off the bone. You almost don't even need to use a knife. You can just eat these with a fork just about. And that's the end of that. So I'm just going to show you one that just come out of the oven. Be careful when you open it because there'll be some hot steam in there. And when I put them on the foil, I usually put it so that the meaty part of the ribs is on the top and the skinnier side or the inside of the ribs is on the bottom, just so that it's not sitting in the grease. You can see the bone showing through there. It started to pull away from the bone. And then I just take some commercially prepared barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite barbecue sauce is, and I just give them a nice brush with barbecue sauce just before serving them. And that's all there is to it. These are delicious. It's one of my family's favorite meals. And I served it with some broccoli and some sweet onion herbed scalloped potatoes. If you'd like to see that potato recipe, go ahead and click on your screen right now. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.